Hey, what's up guys, Koji here, traincomplete.com. If you click on this title, you probably struggle with the same as most of us do, is home training in this situation where we all have to stay at home, but we want to train, but obviously we don't have the weights, and then we have to do mainly body weight or very lightweight exercises, and these workouts are just killer, man. They just sucks. Like, let's be honest, like most of us, it's really struggle. We like to lift heavy weights, taking big breaks maybe, or even just do another weighted exercise and then take a bigger break. But the only way you can train at home is just to bring up the intensity in terms of longer sets or more fatiguing, pre-fatigue kind of exercises. So I'm kind of just want to show you what my training looks like and what are those training methods what you can start implementing into your routine. So first of all, I want to go through the disadvantages of bodyweight training and then the advantages of home workouts. So let's start with the disadvantages. Obviously there are no extra weight what you can use during the exercises, so it's really hard to gain strength on bodyweight workouts or at home training for most people. Obviously it is possible to do harder variation, but to do harder variation bodyweight workout, just think about gymnastic workouts. If you want to work on your shoulder, you have to go up in handstand position, stabilize. You have to create so much new skills what you not necessarily have to in the gym, in a weight room, where you can use machines which is already set up. You just have to push them or pull them or put them down, pick it up. So it's way easier than build up a skill which might take weeks or months or years to develop, to do a handstand push-up or a pistol squat. And these are not even the hardest exercises. Most gymnasts, it takes years. Since their childhood they've been training, might take a decade to reach their level when they can do those crazy exercises, when they have not just the strength but the mobility, the flexibility and the coordination to do those crazy stunts. And they obviously look amazing. They're super strong. They're probably the strongest people on earth in terms of a full functional developed body and just human strength. But it's really hard to do it at the home environment if you are a beginner to this kind of workouts. So this is the first disadvantage. It's just hard to gain strength. Second one, I don't think it's too hard to gain muscle, but it's definitely harder than in the weight room. Again, the only thing you can do is your exercises is so limited because you don't have extra equipment what you can use. So the only thing you can do in order to gain muscle is to do a lot of pre-fatigue kind of exercises, or do a longer set, keep time under tension, what we called. So make sure you lowering your body in a very, very slow motion, and maybe hold the position at the bottom and then come back up from there. So there are some variations which you can do, and that's what I'm gonna cover in a minute. But obviously it's make the exercise way harder, way more fatiguing, and because there is no equipment you cannot take much break, otherwise the workout is not gonna be as effective, because you cannot overload the muscle in a traditional way what you do in a weight room. So the only thing you can do is bring up the intensity by bringing up the volume. So do more repetitions, do longer sets, take shorter break, because obviously you cannot, because when you do in a weight room, the easiest way to progress is just put more weight on the bar. But here you don't want to put more weight on the bar, because the bar is your body, so you don't want to be fatter just to be able to do less push-up. What you want to do is do more push-ups, or you can do is do the push-ups for a longer period of time. Obviously if you cannot do 10 push-ups or 15 push-ups or even 20 push-ups, this is a good time to build up your push-up. Focus on the full range of motion. Go all the way down, come all the way up, look out on the top, chest touches the floor, and then build up that durability on your push-ups. So if it's your first time you're trying to do 40, 50, 60 push-ups, you're still gonna build a lot of muscle, because it's a new stimulus for your body. You probably never done this before, so those muscle fibers were usually never been trained, because you always stop at 5 or 10 reps. Now it's gonna be trained, so you probably gonna see some new muscle gains as well if you never done this before. But now we can jump into the advantages of home exercises. It's obviously you don't need much equipment, so you don't need much space either. So these are the two main factors why we go to the gym, because the gyms has the equipment, they have the space, but now you only have to use your body, and your body is around, I don't think you are taller than 2 meters and wider than 1 meter or something. So as long as you have a 2 times 1 meter space, then you're probably good for a good bodyweight home workout. With that being said, small space requires probably some new motions, new movements which you never done before. So you're gonna challenge your skills, your coordination, your balance, and of course your durability, because these workouts are pretty hard. But that's not a bad thing, it's a good thing. It's a good time to work on your cardio, you work on your endurance, because those are a huge aspect of fitness. Fitness is not just getting stronger, you want to be able to, run, jump, do workout for a longer period of time. This is going to transfer over to all aspects of your life. You always want to be mobile, you always want to be able to be more athletic, and this is the great time, this is a great opportunity to train those aspects. Your body is going to be the resistance this time. It's really easy to recover from. So while you go in the gym and you have to adjust your body to the bar, to the barbell, to the dumbbells or any other equipment, now the only thing you have to do is work with your body. So it's way easier to recover from these workouts than, let's say, a heavy session with dumbbell or barbells or any kind of equipment. So it's a great time to recover from years of going into the gym, and you always had those nagging pain and maybe minor injuries around your elbow, your shoulder, your hip, your knee, your ankle. Those are all always hitting really hard during the heavy session. So now it's a great time to recover while you're keeping up or even building more muscle. So be grateful that now, because you're forced to do bodyweight training, you're probably gonna fix your injuries, and once we are allowed to go back to the gym, you're gonna be stronger than ever. Of course, there's gonna be a transition time, so if the gym's open, don't jump into the same weight where you left off. You have to build up your strength to those specific skills, because lifting barbells and dumbbells are a skill as well. So you need to build that up. So start slowly, but until then, make sure you're still training. What I do is, because it's easy to recover from, so bodyweight training allows me to train more often, and usually I train full body as well. So you get a good pump from this workout, so it's good to move the body, because usually when we go to the gym, we're just focusing on one body part, or maybe a section of the body, so lower body, upper body, or just the chest, or just the shoulders, and then we legging training the whole body as a unit. When you're doing bodyweight training, again, this is a great way to work out the full body together as a functional unit and use the body as it's supposed to work, all muscles in together. And that was it, guys. I hope you liked this video. Clearly there are advantages and disadvantages of home training and bodyweight training in general, but it same goes to gym training or any other sport where you need to learn skills and you need to build up your endurance. And if you like this kind of video, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe for future videos, and hit the notification bell so you're gonna be notified when it's out. I'll catch you in the next one. Train complete. train complete.